morning. I've been asked to do a day in the life, and I've got a good one for you today. We are going to go for a run. I'm going to bring you a place that's in the city of Denver, so it's not out in the mountains, but it's still a really cool off-road place to go. We're going to do some work today. Yes, online running coaches actually engage in virtual coaching. I'm going to be writing some custom training plans. I'm going to be getting some content ready. Then we're going to go to the gym and get in a lifting session with one of my friends. He's actually my former teammate from college, lives in the Denver area, and we still work out together all the time. And then I got something really fun. We are gonna go to Eric Hinman's house, AKA Muscle Mountain. That is a really cool place. Can't wait to show you. We're gonna be doing some contrast therapy in his backyard, which is set up like an amazing outdoor gym. All right, so today's also not a typical day because I have 3 kids and they're with their mom today. So I don't want you to think that this is what I do every day. This is a really interesting day in my life. All right, let's get going. Before we go on our run, I need to get Strength Running's next video up on YouTube, reply to some client email, and then we'll head out. So give me about 45 minutes and then we'll get going. All right, so where I want to run today is not open. The gate is closed for the Bluff Lake Nature Center, which is not a big problem. I'm just going to run across the street here on some soft surfaces, and we're going to get it to Sand Creek. So in terms of what I'm going to be wearing today for this workout, I'm doing a 7-mile run with about 3 times 5 minutes at a threshold effort. I'm wearing the Saucony Endorphin Tokios. These are a little bit lower stack height, which I really like. They feel a little bit more responsive. They bring me back to my track days. So I'm going to be enjoying this shoe as I go. And my GoPro actually does not have a memory card in it, so we're going to make this work with a different camera. Let's go. All right, I'm on the struggle bus right now. It is way hotter than I thought it was going to be. And I'm just kind of hiding in the shade a little bit here because I'm just melting. Had to modify the workout a little bit. I'm going to do 6 miles instead of 7. And instead of 3 by 5 minutes at a threshold effort, I did 2 by 5 minutes plus 4 by 30 seconds really fast. So a little bit of a modification, still got in most of the workout with a little bit of turnover work at the end. I just think I need to run a little bit earlier now that it's getting warm, which is a hard way to learn this lesson, but I think it's a good lesson to learn every spring. Okay, that was a tough workout. I just misjudged the heat today and struggled a little bit in those kinds of temperatures. It was only in the low 60s, but with the strength of the sun here in Denver, it just gets kind of oppressive. So I ended up running 6 miles with 2 by 5 minutes at a threshold effort, 4 by 30 seconds, just hard, fast. I think I was going anywhere between 5:40 at the slowest and maybe just under 5-minute pace for the faster end of those 30-second reps. There's some turns and, I wasn't always on the most firm surface. So all in all, great workout. We'll put some stats up on the screen from Strava and you can check it out or follow me there to see it. Now I got to get ready real quick because I have a meeting with one of Strength Running's podcast sponsors. All right, about to have a meeting with David Block. He is the CEO of our podcast sponsor, Previnex. And we're going to talk a little bit about the relationship. Of course, I'm very on brand right now. I'm drinking my Previnex Neurify shake with a little extra creatine in there as I'm about to have a meeting with the CEO of this company. I'm going to put some extra info about Previnex in the description of this video because they're a supplement company unlike any other, and I really appreciate how they do things, and it's the only reason I would ever partner with a supplement company is if they were doing things in a different way than the rest of the supplement industry, which is like the Wild West. It's unregulated. They can make a lot of claims, but thankfully, a company like Previnex is doing things differently. David, welcome. You're in the video now. I love catching up with my sponsors every once in a while, see how the relationship is going. So wave and say hi.
I love it, Jason. We love you, man.
Now we're going to do some unboxing.
one of the things that happens when you've got a podcast, you've got a big YouTube channel, is both brands and PR agencies will send you a lot of stuff. So full disclosure, this is not one day's worth of shipments from brands. That would be kind of insane. So I've saved a couple things over the course of the last 2 weeks or so to show you guys. All right, first things up, we've got our box from Element, one of our podcast sponsors. Love Element Salt and Soul. So they send me 4 different flavors. Love this stuff. If you ever see me in a group run, I will likely have extra Elements for you. Okay, I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Oh, not exciting. Jason's including his Tide dishwasher or laundry detergent in this video, I guess. Okay, moving on. Okay, this one's interesting. This is probably not a company that I will be partnering with. Paluva. So Paluva, I got some toe socks and this. Paluva is a shoe brand started in part by Mark Sisson of Mark's Daily Apple fame and his salad dressing company. Let's see. So these are the next generation of toe shoes. Haven't even tried these on, so I'm not sure how they fit or anything, but probably not something I would recommend that you actually run in, although we'll see. I mean, the heel toe drop looks fairly low. So this looks like another variation of a barefoot inspired minimalist running shoe. So I'll try these out. I don't know, I might not have the social bravery to wear these out in public, but thank you, Paluva, for sending them to me. I'll be sure to check them out. Might actually be a really good type of shoe for strength training, where you don't need all that bounce and cushion like a running shoe. Let's see what's next. Okay, what is this? I have no idea. Ooh, all right. Thank you, Hoka. Let's see. How do I open this? What do I have here? These are the Cielo X1. Oh my goodness. I think I am the proud owner of a new pair of super shoes. Yep, we can see the carbon plate in there. This foam, I can already tell, is super bouncy. So as you can see, I haven't even opened these, haven't taken them for a test run yet, but I can't wait. These are hot shoes. Super hot shoes. Thank you, Hoka. Hoka really has come a long way in the last 10 years. I really like their stuff. Okay, so this one was not sent to me, but was given to me by a friend. So thank you, Phil Dumontet. Phil is the CEO of Brooksy. He's also the founder of Boulderthon. I think Boulderthon has the award of like the fastest growing marathon in the country, or one of them. So I got a cool Boulderthon hat. Thank you, Phil. And let's see, what did Phil give me? A pair of Lululemon Lululemon slides. I am going to be so fashionable the next time I am at the pool or beach. So thank you, Phil, for that amazing gift there. I'm definitely going to be taking those out for a spin. Okay, got 2 more pairs of shoes here. Now, full disclosure, I have already opened these and ran in them a couple times. So these are the Saucony Tokios. I like these. I like these a lot. They're a little bit more lower profile than a lot of the shoes out there, which for me personally is something that I enjoy. However, I like the Saucony Bostons a little bit better. I've been running in these for long runs. They just seem a little bit more durable. They've got a little bit more bounce to them, a little more structure underfoot, which I really like. So thank you, Saucony, for sending me these shoes, and ooh, some very sexy laces. I want to update the laces on these shoes. Okay, guys, we're getting to the end of this unboxing here as part of my day. Thank you for coming along. Last one we're gonna open. Hopefully this will be more exciting than some laundry detergent. Thank you, Tide. Okay, this is my Previnex order. Thank you, Previnex. Previnex sponsors our podcast and several videos here on our YouTube channel. Big fan of Previnex. They really hold themselves to higher standards than the rest of the supplement industry. So I've got my Nourify Plus, this is like a protein shake basically with vitamins and probiotics. I take this after a run. Children's vitamins, they actually donate one of these for every order that you make. So they actually help kids in need. So these are for my kids. I've got the Gut and Green Superfoods, which I really like, and Old Man Fitzgerald needs his Joint Health Plus. Now, I've gotten so many testimonials about this, like it actually just works. It does what it says it's gonna do. And I'm not too surprised because Previnex does use clinically proven ingredients. So a lot of folks who have found a lot of relief with Joint Health Plus. Whew. There's our unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. Let's move on.
Okay, at the gym, all my friend wants to do is make fun of me for not being able to lift a lot of weight, but we're gonna do the best we can.
So now everybody has a runner, you can max out your bench press
Yes,
every time.
every time. Okay, we got a little bit of a change of plans here today because Eric had to unfortunately cancel on our Muscle Mountain adventure, but that's okay. I'm gonna go home. I gotta do a little bit more on the podcast. So I'm gonna be working on writing up the intro, recording that, and sending that over to my editor. Just had a really good lifting session and feeling good. I have been lifting now for probably 6 or 7 months consistently, and that's the most consistent I've ever been with strength training. And I gotta say, taking my own medicine, I feel really good.
All right, now I am in the podcasting chair, and what I'm doing now is just record an intro for the next episode of the podcast. This one is with author and coach Matt Fitzgerald on how to be process-oriented, how to master your sport, and really set yourself up for good decision making. So really enjoyed this episode. Matt is someone that I always have a good time talking to because his perspective on the sport is really just fantastic. So now you guys get to see how the sausage is made. Let's go. This is episode 398 with running coach, author of more than 30 endurance books, founder of Dream Run Camp, and my brother from another mother, Coach Matt Fitzgerald.